going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Frog Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another edition of WLW Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Frog Jr. We're live here back at the WLW Arena here at WLW headquarters. And the reason why we are here is because we have a few big box wrestlers who've made their way to headquarters. And I think the president or whoever is the head, whoever's the owner of Big Box Wrestling, they came on down here to headquarters to talk to Conrad Thompson, who is the WLW commissioner who runs the day-to-day operations here at We Live Wrestling. So we're here. They're jam-packed inside the WLW Arena. It's a war, folks. We have a huge war going on, and it's for our Rivals Championship belt. Big Box Wrestling's championship belt. It's their Corporate World Wrestling Championship. So it's being held by LEZNAR. I mean, not LEZNAR, Scraper, who is a part of Quad. He is the WLW World Champion and the CWW Champion. He won that belt at Super Slam 2 in Las Vegas. He defeated Mega Morgan. So now, Mega Morgan, Sean Canada, Tobacco Dupree, and I believe another fellow is here. We're going to talk about it when I go through the show card. But tonight, Saturday Night Slam is brought to you by McDo's. It is home of the McDoo-Doo combo. Make sure you grab yourself a McDoo-Doo combo. It's their version of a double quarter pounder with cheese, with all of the works, hot fresh fries, and a soft drink of your choosing. But you always know what I say. They prefer Damn Cherry Cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn, is that cherry? All right, let's take a look at what's going to happen tonight on Saturday Night Slam. Folks, it's the Tonight Show with Beau. The Tonight Show with Beau Phoenix, and his guests will be the Big Box Wrestling All-Stars. I mentioned their names. They will be the very special guests of the Tonight Show with Beau Phoenix. A #1 contender match, triple trouble match for the WLW Women's World Championship. That match will take place at Thriller Night, Bump in the Night. UNDERTAKER versus the Ultimate Woman versus BUSTY Rhodes. All three of these women are former world champions. We're going to determine who is the #1 contender tonight. Also, a #1 contender for the WLW TV Championship match. Whoever wins this match tonight will go up against the World Television Champion Thunderfist tomorrow night on Sunday Night's Smash. Levi McCray will go one-on-one with with Backyard Bryce. Levi McCray has Miss Laydee by his side. Also, another person from Ladies and Gentlemen, Beau Phoenix. He is going one-on-one against the BB Dub All-Star, Sean Canada, tonight. And in the main event, folks, Quad, Mason Sensation and his right-hand man, Papa Doc. They're going up against LEZNAR. And folks, get this, BENJI SHELTON. Can you believe that? I don't know what's going to take place in this match, but BENJI SHELTON is taking off his blazer suit and tie and putting on wrestling tights. He is going to wrestle with his client in a tag team match, the WLW Junior World Champion, LEZNAR, against the members of Quad. Quad, LEZNAR and BENJI SHELTON, they're going to get it on here tonight on Saturday Night Slam. You can see behind me, we have leaves falling. It is fall, folks. It is fall, and it is the month of October. Pumpkin spice season. Yes, I can't wait for it. In just a few weeks, we will have our fall pay-per-view, Thriller Night, Bump in the Night. coming your way October 31st. That is a Friday. It will be at 8 p.m. We're going to have some matches shaped up for it. We already have one, and that is Mason Sensation and the WLW Junior World Champion Brock Lesnar in an object match. That match is scheduled for Thriller Night. All right, let's head on down to the ring and get the show on the way, folks. First, let me turn on the camera. Why don't I? All right. Beau Phoenix will be hosting his talk show. He will have some very special guests. Let's take it down to Beau. Oh, and let me go ahead and roll to see what will happen in this interview segment. We're going to highlight Real Eye. Okay, here we go, and let's roll, Soul. All right, re-roll a 35. Let's see what 35 says. 35 says, guest successfully hypes next match with great speech. Next match becomes grudge match. If already a grudge match, increase wrestler's grudge grade by a die roll of points. Okay, I'll do with that. Bookmark that in case the book closes on me while I'm moving around. All right, that was 35. Guest successfully hypes next match with great speech. Next match becomes grudge match. If already a grudge match, increase wrestler's grudge grade by a die roll of points. All right, let's go on to Beau Phoenix. Well, if it isn't the wacky folks here in the WLW Arena. Calm down. I know you're not used to seeing a great like me. I would like to welcome you to the Tonight Show with Beau. That is me. I am the Tonight Show, Beau Phoenix. We have some very special guests. If you've witnessed what happened last Saturday night here on Slam, you saw a feud that is so fire that nobody can stop it. Nobody can put it out. We have some rival wrestlers here from the rival promotion, Big Box Wrestling, also known as Corporate World Wrestling. And that they are here because when I say we, I mean we here in We Live Wrestling. We Live Wrestling have something that they want back, and that is the Corporate World Wrestling Championship that is being held by a member of Quad, that is Scraper. Now, the locker room was emptied out last Saturday night, some for their own personal reasons, and some who are against this rival organization trying to come in and take what belongs to them. But the belt was earned by Scraper. He the one who defeated Mega Morgan at Super Slam 2. I'm not knocking the man. I've had issues myself with Scraper, but I am not knocking the man, and I am not knocking my special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to welcome a former WLW World Champion and wrestler. He is the amazing Mega Morgan, along with a wrestler who recently jumped ship. Ladies and gentlemen, SHAUN Canada. And a former CWW champion, I've been told. This is Tim Tobacco Dupree. I wonder if I spelled tobacco right, because oh yeah, I did spell it right. I thought I put 2 B's instead of 2 C's. Let's get it straight. And I don't recognize this guy. I haven't seen him around here. Ladies and gentlemen, he is another member of Big Box Wrestling. This is the Duquesne Spears. Oh, okay. Duquesne Spears, folks. He looks evil as hell. All right. Let's talk about it. We have something that belongs to you guys. Uh, I would like to welcome you. I'm pretty sure you haven't been welcomed the way you're supposed to be, but I would like to welcome Cut the Crap, Beau Phoenix. That is Mega Morgan speaking. Listen here, brother. You don't have to push up to us or play nice with us. We know it's an act, so shut the hell up and let us speak. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mega Morgan. You would like to say some things? Go ahead. The mic is yours. The mic is yours. We are at war with you folks here, and we live wrestling. You have what we need back, and that is the Corporate World Wrestling Championship. When I came here from the office of Big Box Wrestling, and they granted me permission to come down here, and what was it again? I forget. What happened? Mega Morgan came back to challenge Scraper for the world. Okay. Big Box Wrestling allowed Mega Morgan to come down here to We Live Wrestling to challenge for the World Championship, which he was wrongfully stripped of by the Commissioner Conrad Thompson. And to keep lawyers and keep a lawsuit out of it, Conrad Thompson granted Mega Morgan to go after the World Championship, and that was at Super Slam 2, where he put his belt on the line also. So Scraper is now We Live Wrestling champion and Corporate World Wrestling champion. So that's what happened. I was about to forget. I was about to have a brain fart. Mega Morgan was going to mention that. So now it is our duty to come back here, brother, and get our belt back. Okay. Which one of you four are going to do it? Because you, sir, Mega Morgan, you were successful in your title attempt. Hey, listen here, brother. Don't bring that up. I know I was unsuccessful, but you know you have a bunch of cheaters here in We Live Wrestling. Hey now, come on. We don't cheat. Well, you certainly get belts that don't belong to you. All right, let's not talk about that, please, Mega Morgan. All right, listen here, brother. We're calling out Conrad Thompson. And Conrad, you're going to listen to us. Our boss says that we can challenge for the CWW Championship at the next pay-per-view. What do you guys call it? You know what it's called, Mega Morgan. You've been here before. At the next pay-per-view Thriller night. And one of us four will challenge for that championship that belongs to us. Either it will be me, the amazing Mega Morgan brother, Sean Canada brother, Tobacco Dupree brother, or that guy right down there who is an evil son of a gun, the Duquesne Spears brother. But one of us four will go for that championship belt. So Conrad Thompson, listen up, brother. You have no choice. The powers that be at Big Box Wrestling, they approved. So, as long as Scraper is holding that belt, we're going to declare war. And we're going to stay at war until we get what we want, brother. All right, that was 35. For the highlight reel, guest successfully hypes next match with great speech. Next match becomes a grudge match. It's already a grudge match. Increase wrestler's grudge grade by a die roll of points. It's not already a grudge match, so we will make it one. Let's see. Mega Morgan says that It won't be a four-way. We had that at Super Slam 2. It won't be a Fighting 4 match. Let's see here. How are we going to make this? The next match. Oh, well, okay. A ladder match. A ladder match. And which one of these four will go up against? Well, you know what? Let's make it Sean Canada. He knows Scraper very well. So it's going to be a ladder match for the for the CWW Championship. Shock. Wow, why would I want to say Shock? Scraper will have to defend his championship match at Thriller Night, the Corporate World Wrestling Championship. Let me write this down here, and it will be a ladder match. Scraper, the CWW champion, against Sean Canada. All right, and was there anything else? Okay, if already a grudge match, increase wrestlers' grudge grade by a die roll of points, so we don't have to do that because it just now became a grudge match. So that is that. Sean Canada will compete for the CWW Championship at Thriller Night, Bumpin' the Night. We will keep Sean Canada and Beau Phoenix because they will be in a match tonight. Put these guys to the side. Our first match is the Triple Trouble #1 contender match for the WLW Women's World Championship. Busty Rhodes against the Ultimate Woman against She Undertaker, the Queen of the Dark. Whoever wins this match will challenge Sweet Candy Corn at Thriller Night. I'll just set you guys right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for one fall. It's a Triple Trouble #1 contender match for the WLW Women's World Championship. First. Oh, and here she comes, folks, like a bat out of hell, but the fans aren't popping for her. They are booing her as she turned her back on Sweet Candy Corn. From parts unknown, the Ultimate Woman. Her opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, Busty Rhodes. And the lights have gone out here in We Live Wrestling. You hear thunder all over the arena and smoke coming through the entranceway. From Death Valley, representing the Graveyard Shift, she is the Queen of the Dark, She Undertaker. And as usual, she is wasting valuable time getting into the ring. The Queen of the Dark, She Undertaker. All right, let's see. She Undertaker will be, I'll put her the underdog. The Ultimate Woman will be favored. Oh no, Busty Rhodes will be the underdog. And Queen, She Undertaker will be the middle. And the referee for this match will be Lola Cloud. Right, the Ultimate Woman is a heel. She Undertaker is a heel. Busty Rhodes is a face. All right, let's roll for pre-match. And we roll a 4. We're going to highlight reel O. We roll 34 in highlight reel. 34 says, Hotbox ally of favored wrestler delivers memorable TV speech. Increase grudge grade of ally and wrestler by 2 points. The Ultimate Woman's ally is the Crippler. Before the match, the Crippler made a promo about She Undertaker. Oh no, not She Undertaker. Candy Corn, and it's Candy. You know what? Let me read something. Was somebody injured? No, suspended for 6 events. You know what? I forgot to see why BUSTY RHODES was suspended, so we're just going to disregard that. Let's see if anything for She Undertaker. She Undertaker does not have any information. Did I check the Ultimate Woman? I think I just did. Oh. Powerful added. I forgot about that. And no finisher for 5 matches. You know I forgot about that. So let's go ahead. Did I write? When was this? All right. Powerful is added. And no finisher for 5 matches. All right. So we'll have, let's put a circle on Powerful. And no finisher for 5 matches. I'm going to go ahead with that because I forgot about that. So the Ultimate Woman cannot use the Power Woman for 5 matches. And I forgot why. I'm going to have to go back and take a look. But the Crippler, she makes, where was I? That was 35. Hotbox 34. Hotbox ally of a favorite wrestler delivers a memorable TV speech. Increase grudge grade of ally and wrestler by 2 points. The Crippler says that that She Undertaker, not She Undertaker, the Ultimate Woman is going to break Candy Corn in half. And she goes on. It becomes a memorable TV speech. So the Crippler and the Ultimate Woman will gain 2 grudge grades. The Crippler will go from a 13 to a 15. The Ultimate Woman will go from a 19 to a 21. Stick the Crippler in the hot box. She will be the favorite ally. All right, the first fast action card in this match is helped. Uh-oh. The Ultimate Woman does not have helped. She Undertaker has helped with a G. BUSTY RHODES does not have help. This will go to She Undertaker, folks. You know what happens. The lights go out here in the We Live Wrestling Academy. And we're going to grab a hold of Fright Night. Seems like this kind of thing always goes on with Fright Night when the lights go out. And they appear, and there they go. They've done something to somebody. Put this guy back. There we go. So the lights are out here in the We Live Wrestling Arena. They come back up, and folks, look who in the hot hell is in the ring. It is Dan Mike and Voorhees Myers. And for some reason, let's see, who are we going to do it to? BUSTY RHODES? Oh, no, let's do it. I think the wrestler will always be. The Ultimate Woman is down. Lola Cloud is looking. She doesn't know what the hell is going on, but Fright Night appeared in the dark, and the Ultimate Woman is down. Lola Cloud does not have any reason for Voorhees Myers and Dan Mike to be in the ring. So we're going to put them to the side. They knocked down the Ultimate Woman. I don't know whether they slapped her or punched her, but she is down. And Fright Night, they are heading their way back out of the ring, and now they're going to be outside at ringside. And that's 2 points for Undertaker. We have Smart. The Ultimate Woman is smart with a star. Undertaker is smart with a star. Busty Rhodes is smart, but only on a square. She's on a circle. All right, the Ultimate Woman and Undertaker, they are tied with the smart star. To break that tie, it will go to the favorite wrestler, and that is the Ultimate Woman. We roll a 2, and it's a bionic elbow for 2 points. Next is Smart again and again. The Ultimate Woman and Undertaker, they have Smart with a star. They can use Smart anywhere on the match track, but they are tied on the match track board. To break the tie, this will go to the favorite wrestler again, and it is the Ultimate Woman again. We roll a 6, and the Ultimate Woman with a face driver to Undertaker. That's for 3 points. Helped. The Ultimate Woman does not have help. Undertaker has helped with G for gang. Busty Rhodes does not have help. Folks, this will go to Undertaker, and we're going to highlight Real G. We are almost there. Here we go. Let's roll. We roll 62 and highlight Real G. It says, wrestler humiliated by embarrassing gang member action, leaves ring in shame, reduce wrestler's grudge grade, 1 letter grade, opponent awarded decision. All right, that's 62. Wrestler humiliated by embarrassing gang member action, leaves ring in shame, reduce wrestler's grudge grade, 1 letter grade, opponent awarded decision. All right, the wrestler is favorite. The wrestler is always the one in the favorite spot. That is the Ultimate Woman. Undertaker is now blocking Lola Cloud from witnessing what's going to happen. She is jaw-jacking at Lola Cloud. Busty Rhodes is heading out of the ring as she watches what's about to take place. Voorhees, Myers, and Den Mike. And what was it again? 62. That was humiliated by embarrassing gang member action. What are they going to do? Folks, Voorhees, Myers, and Den Mike Haddonfield. Voorhees, Myers has Ultimate Woman from behind, and Den Mike spits out some black goo, whatever it is, on the Ultimate Woman's face. The Ultimate Woman is blinded now. She goes down. And somebody who was awarded the victory. Reduced wrestler's grudge grade, 1 letter grade, opponent awarded decision. How is the opponent awarded the decision? Well, the opponent will be the underdog, and that will be Busty Rhodes. So, you know what? I guess Busty Rhodes goes for the pin. Hold on, let's make sense of this. Wrestler humiliated, because this is a triple trouble match, and there are 3 wrestlers. Wrestler humiliated by embarrassing gang member action. Leaves ring in shame. Reduce wrestler's grudge grade, 1 letter grade. Opponent awarded decision. So, the Ultimate Woman has been humiliated by Undertaker's Fright Night. Busty Rhodes is outside of the ring witnessing the action. She doesn't want to be a part of it. How do I make sense of that? Well, you know what? Busty Rhodes is awarded the decision. So Busty Rhodes is the #1 contender. Folks, we are close to Halloween, And some spooky stuff always are happening with the graveyard shift. So Busty Rhodes is awarded the decision. She will be the #1 contender to go up against Candy Corn for the WLW Women's World Championship. Reroll a 3. We're heading to Highlight Reel X. If I can find it. Oh, you know what? Wrong spot. There we go. Let's move. Okay. We roll a 35 in Highlight Reel X. Hotbox ally of winning wrestler makes funny comments on TV shot. Reduce ally's grudge grade by 1 point. Hotbox ally of winning wrestler. The winning wrestler is Busty Rhodes, and her ally is the WLW Women's World Championship. Her opponent at Thriller Night, Candy Corn. Let's see, what else? What was it again? That was 35. Hotbox ally of winning wrestler makes funny comments on TV shot. Reduce ally's grudge grade by 1 point. All right, on the We Live Wrestlingtron, Sweet Candy Corn appears on there with the WLW Women's World Championship. She makes funny comments on TV shot. She says that Busty Rhodes is the right opponent for her. It's too bad the Ultimate Woman and She Undertaker can't come together to beat one person, Busty Rhodes. Well, it wasn't all that funny, but I think the audience thought it was. So Candy Corn and Busty Rhodes, they will gain a grudge grade. That was 35. Oh, reduce ally's grudge grade by 1 point. So Sweet Candy Corn will go from a 28 down to a 27. All right, and your winner is Busty Rhodes. Folks, we still don't know why She Undertaker and the Graveyard Shift, why they have the Granny and Daddy's Little Girl a part of their group, the Graveyard Shift. We will find out sooner than later. I hope so anyway. Put the Friday Night back in their pile and the women back in their pile. All right, let's shuffle up the fast action card deck for our next match. The nope. It's a #1 contender match to see who will face Thunderfist tomorrow night on Sunday Night Smash for the WLW World Television Championship. All right, we have 2 matches now set for Thriller Night. Shock LEZNAR and Basic Sensation. Busty Rhodes and Sweet Candy Corn for the Women's World Championship. I think that will be a friendly match with Busty Rhodes and Sweet Candy Corn. All right, Dat Dame. Nope, he's not going by Dat Dame anymore. He lost that gimmick. Levi McCray and Backyard Bryce are no strangers to each other. They are in the #1 contender match for the World Television Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall, and it's a #1 contendership for the WLW World Television Championship. First, accompanied by his valet, Miss Laydee, representing, ladies and gentlemen, Levi McCray. The former Dat Dame is Levi McCray, and he has Miss Laydee, her real name Layla Doom. He has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 10. I think he's going to be the underdog because Backyard Bryce has a higher TV grade. And his opponent, from the backyard, weighing 232 pounds, Backyard Bryce. A huge pop for Backyard Bryce. He's become a huge fan favorite quickly after graduating from the We Live Wrestling Academy. That is right next door here at the We Live Wrestling headquarters. All right, let's get referee Bubba Rose to referee this match. Miss Laydee down and on the side of Levi McCray. Let's roll for a pre-match. We roll a 5. Ooh, we're going to highlight Real R. Okay, there we go. Highlight Real R. And we roll a 31. 31 says, heel angered by negative fan response to entrance. Increase heel grudge grade by 2 points. Well, of course the fans are booing you, Levi McCray. You're scum, and you have that scum as a valet, Miss Laydee, with you. So he will go from a 10 to a 12. All right, the first fast action card in this match. Helped. Uh-oh. Backyard Bryce does not have help. Levi McCray, he has help with an M. Oh no, V, excuse me. I'm talking about an M. V for valet. We're going to highlight Real V. That's a few doors down. Whoops, I passed it. Okay, there we go. Oh, what am I doing? Put the markers down for Backyard Bryce and Levi McCray. Backyard Bryce is a face. Of course, you know Levi McCray is a heel. Right, we roll a 14 and highlight Real V. 14 says, wrestler fakes injury. Match is stopped while opponent gloats. Valet pretends to sign with opponent. Opponent lets down guard. Wrestler brings up from mat and delivers specialty. Score appropriate points. All right, wrestler fakes injury. Match is stopped while opponent gloats. Valet pretends to side with the opponent. Opponent lets down his guard. Wrestler springs up from mat and delivers specialty. Score appropriate points. Backyard Bryce fakes an injury. He's the wrestler. He fakes an injury. And the match is stopped while Levi McCray gloats at the appear to be injured Backyard Bryce. Miss Laydee comes in the ring, and I think she seems to care a little bit. Sides with the opponent, that is Backyard Bryce. Opponent lets his guard down. Backyard Bryce, he lets his guard down. He lets Miss Laydee check him out. But here comes Dat Dame. And let's see if Dat Dame has anything important. 6 event suspension. You know what? I keep forgetting about these suspensions. What is he suspended for? Man, you know what? The continuity that I'm pulling out here. And Backyard Bryce has added a new quality, and I forgot to roll to see what that is. So we're going to do that just right now. Go ahead and roll and see what new quality he's getting. What page is that? Okay, there we go. There's my bookmark. There we go. Let's see what kind of added quality he'll get. He won't cheat. He's already a favorite, is he? Oh, yep, he's already a favorite. Let's give him... He has mean. Let's give him... Let's give him agile. Let's see what kind. 54. So nope, he won't have agile. Let's roll for quick. A 26 for quick. And 25 to 31 is a circle quick. So we'll put a circle. He's been added the quick quality. All right, backyard Bryce lets down his guard, lets Miss Laydee check him out. Oh, we'll go back to the highlight reel. That was 26. No, it wasn't. That was the roll for the added quality. Okay, where was I? Okay. Okay, 14. Wrestler fakes injury, match is stopped while opponent gloats. Valet pretends to side with opponent. Opponent lets down guard. Wrestler springs up from mat and delivers specialty. Score appropriate points. So that Dame. Hold on, I'm getting confused. Wrestler fakes injury. That is backyard Bryce. He's the wrestler. Match is stopped. The opponent gloats. Valet pretends to side with the opponent. Opponent lets guard down. Hold on. Wrestler fakes injury. Match is stopped while opponent gloats. Valet pretends to side with the opponent. Well, she can't side with Levi because she's already his valet. Okay, wrestler fakes injury. The wrestler is backyard Bryce. Match is stopped while opponent gloats. The opponent is Levi. He's gloating. Valet pretends to side with the opponent. Opponent lets guard down. Wrestler springs up from mat and delivers specialty. Score appropriate points. Oh, you know what? I'm doing it all wrong. This is for V, so that's Levi. What am I doing? Levi fakes an injury. I know. You know what? Let's go ahead and stop being dumb. Match is stopped while backyard Bryce gloats. Mo, I'm telling you, it took a long time to figure out what the hell this is. And Valet pretends to side with the opponent. Miss Laydee pretends to side with backyard Bryce. But from out of nowhere, Levi springs up and he hits his doodad headbutt for 1 point, fooling backyard Bryce. I didn't know why it took so long to damn, because it was a highlight reel for that Dame who has Miss Laydee as a valet. Okay, powerful. Levi does not have powerful, so we spin it around and it is mean. Levi has mean with a star. Backyard Bryce has mean with a star. To break the tie, this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is backyard. We roll a 1, and he's got Levi McCray with an arm wringer. That is for a point. Next is TV. Backyard has A. Levi has B. This will go to backyard. We roll a 1 and a power slam from backyard to Levi. He catches Levi with that wonderful power slam for 3 points. TV again. Again, this will go to backyard with a TV grade of A. And we roll a 1 and an arm bar now. Backyard Bryce has Levi in an arm bar. That's for 3 points. Next is agile. Backyard Bryce does not have agile. Levi does not have agile. Help, sneak attack. Levi MCCRAY is arguing with Bubba Rose about Backyard Bryce's tactics. Miss Laydee comes in and slaps the devil out of Backyard Bryce. 2 points for Levi MCCRAY. The little devil Miss Laydee is. Smart. Backyard does not have smart. Levi does not have smart. Smart again, and again, nobody. Powerful, nobody's in control. We spin it around and we have cheat. Backyard does not have cheat. Levi, he has cheat with a star. He can use it anyway on the match track. We roll a 4, and it's a loaded fist as he catches Backyard Bryce with a fist. And Backyard Bryce is looking up. You see stars surrounding his head, and that's for 2 points. What was in Levi MCCRAY's fist? Bubba Rose needs to check that out. We have quick. Backyard Bryce, he just got the quick quality. He has quick, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Levi has quick on a square. He's on a square. We roll a 3, and it's a step over arm bar for 3 points. Cheat again. Again, this will go to Levi, who has cheat with a star. A 5, and it becomes a chokehold, and it's illegal too. Bubba Rose needs to check that. For 1 point goes to Levi. Wild card. We're heading over to ranked matches wild card. Okay, here we go. Ranked matches wild card. We roll a 54. 54 says, is the wrestler smart? Wrestler lures opponent into making tactical error, then takes advantage, scores 3 points. If not, wrestler disqualified, complains to referee, issues grudge rematch challenge, go to hot box. Is Backyard Bryce smart? No, he is not smart. And he is disqualified. Bubba Rose disqualifies Backyard Bryce. And for what? Let's see. Backyard Bryce, what did he do? Oh, well, he has Dat Dame in the turnbuckle and not letting Dat Dame Levi go. This is not Dat Dame anymore. He's not letting Levi go. Bubba Rose calls for a 5 count, and Backyard Bryce, he ignores Bubba Rose's count, and Bubba Rose disqualifies Backyard Bryce. Then he complains to the referee and issues a grudge rematch challenge. They go to hot box. If it's a rematch, then it will have to be to Levi MCCRAY. So it's a grudge rematch challenge. Let's see what kind of a match this match will be. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Excuse me, Miss Laydee, get out of the way. This will also be an object match, and I'm going to call it something else because I don't want 2 object matches. All right, Backyard Bryce versus Levi MCCRAY. He's not Dat Dame anymore. Let's put a horrorcore match. It'll differentiate the 2 object matches. And Levi MCCRAY accepts. He accepts with Miss Laydee. So Levi MCCRAY wins via disqualification of Backyard Bryce. And their feud is heating back up again. All right, our next match. Is that the main event? Oh no, our next match is Sean Canada and Beau Phoenix. Okay, there we go. Shuffle up the fast action cards for this match. a member of the Big Box All-Stars, Big Box Wrestling All-Stars, SHAUN Canada, who will be, I guess, the #1 contender for the CWW Championship. Him and Scraper getting it on at Thriller Night. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for one fall. First, representing Big Box Wrestling from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, SHAUN Canada. Canada can, and it's SHAUN Canada. His opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing 248 pounds, the Tonight Show, Beau Phoenix. Beau Phoenix will be favored. He has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 32. SHAUN Canada has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 20. Let's get Zane Price to officiate the match. Bubba. Beau Phoenix is a heel. SHAUN Canada is a face. But they are heels in the eyes of the We Live Wrestling wrestlers, some of them anyway. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 6. We're going to highlight reel R. All right, we roll a 52 in highlight reel R. 52, face tricked into thinking heel wants to make peace. Reduce face grudge grade by 3 points. The face is SHAUN Canada. Beau Phoenix is holding out his hand, asking him if he wants to call this a truce. And he can make things happen. SHAUN Canada shakes his hand, but he goes for it to shake his hand, but Beau Phoenix pulls it back. And what else? That was 52. Heel wants to make peace, reduce face grudge grade by 3 points. That was reduce. Yep, reduce 3 points from the grudge grade. So SHAUN Canada will go from a 20 down to 17. Is that 3? Yep, 3 points. So he will go from a 20 down to a 17. All right, the first fast action card is helped. Beau Phoenix does not have helped. SHAUN Canada does not have helped. Favorite. Beau does not have favorite. SHAUN Canada does not have. Oh, yes, he does. He has favorite with a star. Roll of 5, and 5 becomes. Oh, he's got Beau in a sharpshooter just like that. Quickly, 2 knocks him down, puts him in the sharpshooter for 2 points. Beau Phoenix gets out quickly from the I'm about to call it the sharpshooter, but that is his finisher. Maybe he put some more info on it when it's his finisher. We're going to wild card. Ranked matches wild card. We roll a 55. 55 says, is the wrestler smart? A reversal. Smart wrestler has option of exchanging point totals with opponent. If not, a reversal. Opponent has option of exchanging point totals with wrestler. Beau Phoenix does not have smart. Oh, yes, he does. He has smart. He is going to change point totals with SHAUN Canada. You asshole, you. So SHAUN Canada goes back to the start. And 2 points for Beau Phoenix. Ass. Smart again. Beau is smart on a circle. He's on a circle. SHAUN Canada is smart on a square. He's on a circle. This will go to Beau. We roll a 3. Hip toss and reverse from Beau Phoenix. That is for 1 point. Agile. Beau does not have agile. SHAUN Canada does not have agile. Wild card. And again, we're in ranked matches wild card. We roll a 66. Go to highlight reel B. Uh-oh. I think something's about to crank up here. Okay, we're in highlight reel B, and we will roll. We roll a 23. 23 says, wrestler insults opponent. Increase each wrestler's grudge grade by a die roll of points rolled separately for each wrestler. Beau Phoenix with the insults to SHAUN Canada. Let's see how many points Beau Phoenix will get. 4 grudge grade points. He will go from a 32 to a 36. All right, let's roll for SHAUN Canada. He gets 1 grudge grade, so he will go from a 17 to an 18. All right, next card is cheat. Beau does not have cheat. SHAUN does not have cheat. Strong. 2 cards. Nope, that's 1. Beau does not have strong. Strong. Beau does not have strong, and I was going to say strong does not have strong. Beau does not have strong. SHAUN has strong with a star. This goes to him. He's on offense. And a fireman's carry brainbuster punches Beau Phoenix in the gut and lifts him up with the fireman's carry brainbuster for 3 points. A brutal brainbuster from SHAUN Canada. Helped. Nobody has the helped quality. Agile. Beau does not have agile. SHAUN does not have agile. Trailing. This, well, nobody is trailing. They're tied on the match track. Let's continue. Mean, and it's a submission. Beau has mean with a star. All right, wrestler scores 1 point and additional points until opponent breaks hold with a die roll of 1 to 3. If the opponent is strong, a die roll of 1 to 4. SHAUN Canada is strong, so he will need a die roll of 1 to 4. Beau Phoenix, he puts SHAUN Canada in a submission move. We roll a 6, 1 point for Beau Phoenix as he cinches in on that submission hold. Let's roll again. 2 points. Finally, SHAUN Canada gets out of the hold. And the match continues. Heavy. Beau does not have heavy. SHAUN does not have heavy. Trailing. SHAUN is trailing now. This goes to him. It's for 3 points, and it's a reverse and a leg sweep, knocking Beau Phoenix down. That is for 3 points. Powerful. Beau has powerful, but only on a square. He's on a circle. SHAUN Canada has powerful with a star. This goes to him. After that leg sweep, it's a running body slam and we have to roll for points. 4 huge points. SHAUN Canada is in control now. Beau Phoenix is in trouble. TV. Beau has A. SHAUN has A. The tiebreaker goes to the trailing wrestler, and that is Beau Phoenix. We roll a 5. Beau Phoenix. Oh, a huge uppercut to SHAUN Canada for how many points? 3 points. He connects his fist to SHAUN Canada's jaw. cheat. Beau is in control. He has cheat, but only on a circle. He is on a square. We spin it around. Favorite. Beau does not have favorite. SHAUN has favorite as he lifts himself up off the ring mat from that uppercut. And he comes back with an inverted face lock DDT. He plants Beau Phoenix for 2 points, and he's going for the pin. He is hooking the leg. He let it on the fatigue chip. Beau Phoenix will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. And I'm throwing the dime. Let's pick it back up and try this again. 12. Beau Phoenix lifts a shoulder up. The match continues. Beau Phoenix has 1 fatigue chip left. Highlight reel, A or B. Let's roll. A is odds, B is even. We rolled a 4. We're going to highlight reel A. We roll 52. 52 says, Outer Ring Event Sparks Grudge Match Tag Team Challenge. Each wrestler chooses a tag partner from the hot box. Outer Ring Event Sparks. I didn't fill in the hot box, but I know who would be in it. I know what will spark out. Spark an Outer Ring event. So let's get Beau Phoenix's ally, Dad Dane. Folks, he was on the Tonight Show with Beau. Mega Morgan. He comes out and shouts expletives at Beau Phoenix, and that causes an all-out brawl in the ring. Again, Mega Morgan, Sean Canada, Beau Phoenix, and Levi McCray comes down to aid Beau Phoenix. And we're getting a tag team, grudge match tag team challenge. Each wrestler chooses tag partner from the hot box. Beau Phoenix says he chooses Levi McCray as his tag team partner. Well, of course, they are part of Laydee and Gentlemen. And Mega Morgan says he is choosing Sean Canada in a tag team match. You know what? Let's see what kind of grudge match challenge this will be. And this will probably be for next week, because Sean Canada is going for the CWW Championship on Thriller Night in a few weeks from now. So next week it will be an object match. This guy loves the object match, so I will write that down for next week. It will be Beau and Levi McCray versus Mega Morgan and Sean Canada in an object match for Saturday Night Slam. And they both are accepting the match for next Saturday night. I guess that match is over with. Okay, well, you know what? It's over with. All right, folks, when we come back, it's going to be our main event, Quad. They're going to get it on with the WLW Junior World Champion, Brock Lesnar, and his athletic advisor, BENJI Shelton. I did not know BENJI Shelton is a wrestler, but he is going to take his suit off and suit up in wrestling gear. They're going to take on not Mega Morgan, Mason Sensation and Papa Doc. That match is next, coming up here on Saturday Night Slam. We'll be back. This is Jim's story. Jim has to deal with his wife. You don't love me anymore. Damn. Jim has to deal with his boss, or your ass is fired. Out of here, pal. Damn. Jim has to deal with a cussing 5-year-old. Jim is cussing at me. Damn. Hey, Jim, drink this. Oh, oh, oh. Damn, that's good. Damn straight. Damn cola. One taste of this will make you say, damn, that's good. This commercial did not make no damn sense. Oh, we're back on Saturday Night Slam, coming to you from the We Live Wrestling Arena at the WLW headquarters. Our main event is about to take place. Mega, why am I always calling his name? Mason Sensation, his right-hand man, Papa Doc, members of Quad, taking on another member of Quad. It's confusing, I know. Mason Sensation, both Mason Sensation and Papa Doc both turned their back on Shock Lesnar with an attack separately. So is Shock out of the group or not? I think this is some sort of a punishment. I believe Shock Lesnar is still part of Quad, but I think this is a punishment for Shock Lesnar getting too big. Not only is he the Junior World Champion with unprecedented days, but he is the longest champion we have here in We Live Wrestling. And Papa Doc and Mason Sensation are accusing Shock Lesnar of getting too big-headed. Nobody is bigger than the group. So I think this is punishment. But Mason Sensation and Papa Doc, they turn faces, but I'm going to make them turn tweeners. They're in the middle of being a good guy or a bad guy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. First, from Rochester, representing Quad from Rochester, New York, weighing 245 pounds, the right-hand man, second in charge, Papa Doc, and his tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 240 pounds, the wild child, the leader, Mason Sensation. I believe Mason Sensation and Papa Doc will be favored in this match. Mason has a TV grade of A and a grudge grade of 40. Papa Doc has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 30. Their opponents, representing Quad from the Twin Cities, weighing 286 pounds, accompanied by his tag team partner and athletic advisor, BENJI Shelton. He is the WLW Junior World Champion, born a beast, Shock Lesnar. All right, in this match, Shock Lesnar and BENJI Shelton will be the underdogs. Shock Lesnar has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 35. BENJI Shelton has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 0. Rock Hansen will officiate this match. Shock Lesnar looks like he is going to start the match off with Papa Doc. We have the Save of Partnerships down on the board in this tag team match. Shock Lesnar will get the red marker. Papa Doc and his tag team partner will get the blue marker. Again, Papa Doc and Mason Sensation, no, let's change that, are tweeners. In between a good guy and a bad guy. Shock Lesnar is definitely a heel. Should we do out of the ring or should we just not? Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 6. We're going to highlight reel R. All right, we roll a 66. Go to highlight reel S, that's next door, to grab a cup of sugar. We roll a 64. 64 says, face and face ally conspire against heel. Heel must win match or lose choice existing quality. All right, face and face ally conspire against heel. Heel must win match or lose choice existing quality. Papa Doc and Mason Sensation conspire against a heel. Heel must win match or lose choice existing quality. All right. Let's go on with the match and see what they come up with. Oh, and I did shuffle up the fast action card deck a little bit. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up all the way in this main event tag team match. Quad members versus quad members versus quad members. First card is TV. Papa Doc has a B. Shock LEZNAR has an A. Let's take the belt off of Shock. I am waiting to see what BENJI SHELTON can do in the ring, folks, because I did not know that he is also a wrestler. All right, Shock has A. This will go to him. We roll a 6. Shock LEZNAR. He lifts Papa Doc up. He's spinning him around in the ring and tosses him with an airplane spin. That's for 2 points. We roll a 3. No tag. Papa Doc was about to go tag, but Shock LEZNAR says no, pulls him back, so no tag. Heavy. Papa Doc does not have heavy. Shock does not have heavy. Signature. Nobody's in control. Helped. All right. Both wrestlers, they have the helped quality with Papa Doc a G, Shock LEZNAR an M. For gang and mate, this will go to the trailing wrestler. That is Papa Doc. We're heading to highlight reel G, folks. We're getting close. We're getting close. Highlight reel G. Oh, man. Okay. We're almost there. There we go. All right. We roll a, We roll a 66. Go to highlight reel H. That's next door to grab some more cup of sugar. And folks, business is about to boom here on Saturday Night Slam in this main event. 45. Gang member tricks referee into leaving ring, then hammer opponent as crowd howls. Wrestler scores a die roll of points, but referee returns. The gang member is Scraper. He's having his hands full with the WLW roster and the BB roster, not only for the We Live Wrestling World Championship, but also for the CWW Championship. Scraper, walking skyscraper, comes down to the ring. He is telling Rock Hansen that something is going on and he needs to check it out. Match has been halted. Rock Hansen, like a dumbass, he follows up Scraper. And then Scraper Scraper now is hammering away on Shock LEZNAR. And how many points? We're going to have to roll. 2 points for Papa Doc and Mason Sensation. Rock Hansen, confused, comes back to the ring. Oh, is there a tag? No tag. Object. Papa Doc does not have an object. Shock LEZNAR does not have an object. Highlight reel, A or B. A is odds, B is even. And we roll a 3. We're going to highlight reel A. We roll a 16. Referee distraction. Opponent scores 2 points. Scraper distracts Rock Hansen. Shock LEZNAR and BENJI, they get 2 points. It's quite a confusing moment we're seeing here between these squad members. We roll a 1, hot tag, non-scoring team. Papa Doc tags in the leader, the wild child, Mason Sensation. Mean. Shock is in control, but he doesn't. Oh, he has Mean, and it's on his circle. This will go to him. We roll a 2. A human torture rack onto Mason Sensation. That is for 3 points. And look what Mason got himself into. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Shock LEZNAR tags in his athletic advisor, BENJI SHELTON. And folks, here we go. Favorite. Mason does not have favorite. BENJI does not have favorite. Agile, and it's a submission. Mason has agile with a star. BENJI doesn't. Mason gets BENJI in a submission. And is BENJI strong? BENJI is strong, so he will need the die roll of 1 to 4 to get out of this submission. And he does. Match continues. We roll a 3, no tag. Trailing. Mason is trailing behind BENJI. This will go to him. We roll a 2, a reverse, and a swift clothesline from Mason Sensation to BENJI. That is 3 points. 6. Mason tags in as he pulls BENJI over to their corner, tags in Papa Doc. A double team, and they get an additional point. A double team maneuver, stomping away on BENJI. I'm telling you, they are trying to make an example and punish Shock LEZNAR. Quick. Papa Doc has Quick with a star. He is in control. We roll a 5. And 5 is a spinning face lock for 2 points. 6 offensive scoring team tags. Papa Doc tags back in Mason Sensation, and they both are stomping away on BENJI SHELTON again, proving that he doesn't belong in a wrestling ring. He's just an athletic advisor. They get a point. Favorite. And Mason is in control, but he does not have favorite. We spin it around. Helped. Extracurricular activity. Up Scraper. Throws BENJI SHELTON down. Rock Hansen didn't see it. He's too busy with Mason and Papa Doc. That's for 3 points. Mason is going for the pin. He landed on a fatigue chip. BENJI will need the AAA 11 to 20, 11 to 43 to kick out. 14, he does. BENJI needs to tag. A desperate tag he needs. Grudge. Mason has 40. BENJI has 0. This will go to BENJI. Mason. We roll a 3, and it's a leg scissor takedown for a point. Mason is going for another pin. Another fatigue chip. BENJI will need an 11 to 43. 14, he does. He gets a shoulder up. No more fatigue chips for Shock and BENJI. Oh, will there be a tag? Yep, hot tag, non-scoring team. BENJI runs over to Shock LEZNAR. He gives him a hot tag. They get an extra point. And here we go. Specialty. Mason is in control. His specialty is the super kick, and he connects it to Shock LEZNAR's face for 2 points. Mason is going for his finisher. He calls it the mace. It's a standing Spanish fly, 11 to 43. 22, no, he cannot connect. He goes back to the yellow square. Match continues. Agile. Mason is in control, and he has Agile. Man, I'm telling you, the momentum is on Mason and Papa Doc's side. We roll a 1. A flying big boot to Shock LEZNAR for 2 points. 3, no tag. Quick. Mason does not have quick. Shock has quick. With a star. We roll a 2, and it's a monkey flip. Borna Beast just tossed. Mason sensation with a monkey flip for 3 points. No tag. Smart. Mason is smart, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Shock does not have smart. Strong. Nobody's in control. Spin it around. Agile. Mason is agile with a star. Shock does not have agile. Mason with a jumping spin kick. Rocking Shock LEZNAR. That is for 2 points. He goes for the pin. Shock LEZNAR and Papa Doc, Shock LEZNAR and BENJI, they don't have any more fatigue chips. Shock LEZNAR, his TV grade now will be lowered for B to get him out of this pin. 11 to 26. 32, that's 1. 13, he kicks out. Match continues. 2, no tag. Grudge. Mason has 40. Shock has 35. This will go to Mason. We roll a 6. Another jumping spin kick for 3 points. And Mason can go for his finisher. The Mace standing Spanish fly, 11 to 42. 44. And you know what? I think he hit it. Because what was that roll? Oh, I messed that up. But 44 this time, and he just barely can put the mace, perform the mace on Shock LEZNAR. He goes back to the yellow square. An awesome main event that we're having here. 5 offensive scoring team tags. Mason tags in. Papa Doc, come get yourself some, Papa Doc. Cheat. Nobody is in control. Oh, yes, it is. Papa Doc has cheat. And on a square. We roll a 2. Papa Doc. He ranks the eye of Shock LEZNAR. Rock Hansen couldn't see it. 2 points. 1. It's a hot tag. Non-scoring team. Shock tags in BENJI. They get a point. Oh, BENJI rolls up Papa Doc. It's a fatigue chip Papa Doc will need. The 11 to 43 to get out of it. This will be a shocker, folks. This will be a shocker. 62, that is 1. Oh, he does. 12. Papa Doc. He kicks out of that pin. They have 1 fatigue chip. Oh. Powerful, it's a submission. Papa Doc does not have powerful. BENJI, he does not have powerful. Right, Grudge. Papa Doc has 30. BENJI has 0. This will go to Papa Doc. We roll a 3. Palm strike to Benji, knocking him down to the mat. 2 points. Papa Doc is going for the pin. It's Benji has a C. It will be lowered. He will need the D TV grade for him to get out. 11-16. 22, that's 1. 14. That's, oh, he got out at 2. He got out at 2. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, I'm telling you. 3, no tag. Powerful. Papa Doc does not have powerful. Benji does not have powerful. Test of strength. If both wrestlers are strong and or powerful. Papa Doc is strong. Benji Shelton is strong. All right. They both have strong. If both wrestlers are strong and or powerful, roll a die until ref break. 1-2, face scores a point. 3-4, ref breaks a hold. And if a die roll of 5 and 6, heel scores a point. 6, Benji Shelton, he scores a point in this test of, it turns into a pin. Benji Shelton lands on a fatigue chip. Papa Doc will need the 11-43 to kick out. Oh, he does. A quick kick out too. No more fatigue chips. Only Save a Partner chips are left on the board. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Who scored? Nobody. So what did I just do? Did I roll for a tag? I rolled for a tag. Offensive scoring team tags. Nobody scored it, so no tag. I'm confusing myself. TV grade. Papa Doc has B. Benji has C. This will go to Papa Doc. We roll a 4, and it's he's got a hammerlock. The hammerlock on Benji. That is for 2 points. Papa Doc can go for his finisher. It's called a Doc Buster. It's a blockbuster. 11-34. 42, no, he cannot. Benji gets out of the way. The match continues. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. And they make a double team maneuver to score an additional point. Papa Doc tags in Mason. And they get an extra point. Powerful. Mason does not have powerful. Benji doesn't have powerful. Specialty. Mason's specialty is a super kick for 2 points. Benji's is a dragon whip for 2 points. This to break the tie. This will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Mason as he connects with a super kick to Benji Shelton's face. 2 points. Mason is going for the pin. Again, Benji, his TV grade is C. It will be lowered to a D. He will need the 11-16 to get out. Folks, can he do it? 31, that's 1. 23, that is 2. And 25, that is 3. Shock Lesnar couldn't help. Mason Sensation and Papa Doc, they come up with the victory in this exciting tag team match. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 5. Who won the match? Heel or face? Tweeners, but they're still a face. They're on the face side. We're going to highlight reel T. All right, we rolled 53 in highlight reel T. Face win results in heel and heel ally attacking, injuring face after the match. C injury scenario. Face win results in heel and a heel ally attacking. Shock Lesnar and Benji Shelton, they both attack Mason and Papa Doc. And they also are attacking the world champion Scraper. We're going to have to roll Mason or Papa Doc. One of them, they have to be injured. Odds is Mason. They face. Even is Papa Doc. It's odds. It's Mason. All right, let's roll for how many matches Mason will be injured for. We roll a 4. And you know what? I forgot about Shock LEZNAR's information. I'm always forgetting, folks. And his information was no powerful, strong, quick, or specialty. Oh, yeah, he was injured for 5 matches. You know what? I keep forgetting about that. So it'll be 4 matches now that he is injured. And he could... Oh, no, he doesn't lose a TV grade. He just gains one if he wins. So Mason Sensei, Shock LEZNAR and BENJI SHELTON, they are attacking Mason and Papa Doc. They throw Scraper out of the ring. And we roll for how many matches for Mason, who is the one determined to be injured. Whoa, 6 matches. Mason Sensation also has a new quality. I forgot about that. Mason is injured for 6 matches due to the attack by Shock LEZNAR and BENJI SHELTON. I'll determine what kind of an injury that is. But, folks, we have people injured all over the roster. Will Mason continue? Of course, he will continue because he has that match in a few weeks at Thriller Night, Bump of the Night against Shock LEZNAR. And he cannot use non-athletic qualities while being injured. And my dumb ass can't spell athletic. Non-athletic qualities. So Mason will continue. And if wrestler decides to compete, increase wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade for every match won while injured. Well, next week we know it's going to be is it them? Oh no, that's not them. That's Beau Phoenix and Levi McCray who are in a tag team match. Okay, I got it straight. So Mason Sensation is injured at the hands of Shock LEZNAR and BENJI SHELTON. And they have a match coming up at Thriller Night, Bump in the Night. An object match. I hope Mason knows what he is doing, folks. Is Shock LEZNAR part of Quad still or not? We don't know. If this is their way of punishing somebody, they sure have a fine way of doing it, because it backfired. And an unbelievable showing from BENJI in this tag team match. All right, let's put everybody back together. We have a situation here in We Live Wrestling, not only with Big Box Wrestling, but we have faction members going against faction members in the same faction. So that is that. All right, get my card out. Unbelievable events taking shape here at We Live Wrestling before Thriller Night, bumping the night. We already have some matches set next week. No, not yet. Next week, Beau Phoenix and Levi McCray, they're going to take on Mega Morgan and SHAUN Canada, Big Box Wrestling All-Stars. And we have an injury to Mason Sensation. He's going to be injured for 6 matches, and I will determine. We don't know what that injury is yet, but we will give you some information tomorrow night on Saturday Night Smash. And we have a #1 contender for the WLW Women's World Championship. BUSTY RHODES will take on Sweet Candy Corn, her good friend. Also, Backyard Bryce and Levi McCray. We haven't come up with a #1 contender in that match yet, because somebody is supposed to go up against Thunderfist tomorrow night for the World Television Championship. But Backyard Bryce and Levi McCray, they're going to be in a horrorcore match at Thriller Night. I don't know what a horrorcore match is, but our commissioner, Conrad Thompson, has signed that match. All right, 2 matches for Thriller Night. More will be added. I think it will be SHAUN Canada going for the CWW Championship at Thriller Night. I forgot about that. So 3 matches already added. We have a good card for Thriller Night. It will scare you to death. I'm telling you, this pay-per-view will spook you. All right. Saturday Night Slam has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon. If you want this tabletop game on your tabletop, how about head on down to the video description, click on that link, play.com, or go to the channel's description and click on that link, play.com. It will tell you everything about Face to the Mat and other games that Keith Avalon and his son Sam have come up with. I still haven't gotten football yet or basketball yet, but I want it. Money is tight. I'm telling you, money is tight. All right, if you enjoyed the video, how about hit that like button? You could comment down below and subscribe, and I will kindly say thank you. We're going to be back here at the We Live Wrestling Arena for Sunday Night Smash. We're going to find an opponent for Thunderfist so he could defend his WLW World Television Championship. All right, your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr., saying have a good one, folks.